You're locked into the Womaneur Crush Wednesday Podcast, the only weekly podcast inspiring, educating, motivating 1 million women entrepreneurs one Wednesday at a time. The WCW podcast is fueled by the purpose formula: passion plus purpose plus profit equals success. And here are your hosts, Jen and Modi.
Hey crushes, it's Friday and it's tea time, and you're here with Jen and Modi with Tea Time, and today we'll be talking about living out loud. Ladies, crushes out there, I hope some of you or most of you are just sitting down and sipping some tea and maybe sipping some wine, and just going down a little bit on tonight and your week, and I hope your week was just as productive as ours has been. Jen, how are you?
I am amazing. Happy Friday, crushes. Happy Friday, Modi. We usually start with our crush moments. So, do we have crush moments from anyone, or it's just me and you?
I think tonight it's just me and you, Jen.
Okay, crushes, please don't forget, third Friday of every month, just go ahead and tweet us, Facebook us, your crush moments, and we will share them live with our audience here on the podcast. Now, my 2 crush moments for this week, hashtag crush moments, are we won an Instagram podcast contest.
Yeah.
Last week. And shout out to Scout Digital.
Yes.
We won her Instagram. We won her Instagram contest, and she's amazing. She's an amazing digital brander and graphic designer. And we are so excited to get our brand made over. We're going to be getting a new logo, so you're going to see some new changes from us in how our stuff looks. We're going to be kind of revamping our Instagram. So that's crush moment number 1. And my second crush moment is that we did 3 episodes this week. Which is boss.
Yes.
Boss level.
Yes, it is.
Boss level podcasting.
It is.
So, yeah.
That is awesome, Jen. It's so funny because when we were talking about crush moment, I'm thinking of all these good things that has happened to me, alone. And I have been working so hard with you with WCW, and I completely not forgot, but I just put that to the side we won this and we about to do this and we do it, So I am very proud of that, and yes, that is one of our crush moments. Now, let me drink some tea. This is live. Jen and I talk about this all the time, but anywho, my crush moment, okay, I have a few, okay? And my very first one would be my darling, darling, darling sister. She's preparing to get married very soon, and I went to home, which is Washington, D.C., last week to visit my sister and my family so we can get to know, our in-laws, my sister's in-laws. And it was just a beautiful gathering. I'm so happy for my sister. And then she writes this card. She just gives me this card. It's here, and I open the card up, and it's just all these heartfelt, thoughtful words on how proud she is of me, and she's like, the last thing I remember her saying is, your time is now, and that hit a plug right there, so that's
Shout out to the plug. Shout out to little sis.
Yes. Shout out to my sister. And then I also got a random text from a cousin this week, Jen, and she says that our podcast, WCW, is in her top 3, her top 3 favorites. And my cousin is pretty critical because she listens to podcasts all day. Okay? So for her to say that, it really was all right, we're getting somewhere. Thank you. I'm appreciative. I love it, and I love to get the feedback from family, friends, whomever. We want to know how good we're doing, how we get into you guys, how we get into you ladies, and if we're really making a difference in your life, really. So like Jen says, if you have anything we're very easy to reach out to. You can get us and we will answer, okay? And then I have another crush moment. Yes, I do. I have another crush moment. Yes.
Crushing it.
Today I had a heart-to-heart conversation with my mother, and
This is going to be a topic.
this was really good. It was like a platform for my mother and I. We've always been really good with communication, but not as, for me, I haven't been that, I'm not going to say I've been great with communication with my mother, but since I've been a mother, I can see like what she was trying to get to me when I was a teenager. Now I see it, and not to really put too much into it, but, I realized today where I got my thoughtfulness and my caring heart, where I got it from, and it is my mother, because I just remember growing up and we always had someone living with us, that my mother was helping. My mother always helped somebody, and it's funny because these people will come in as total strangers and leave our home as one of our family members, Mm-hmm. And today that I'm talking, I would do the same for a family member, Mm-hmm. So my mom taught me, that's one great quality that she did teach me and that I do admire about my mother, is the thoughtful and the caring and the, just that warm spirit that, you can come to and you're just like, wow, I can live here with her. So yeah, those are my crush moments for the week. Yes, those are my crush moments for the week. And, I have a story. I know we may be a few weeks late, crushes, but this touched me, and I don't know if it's going to touch you. But this is about woman and weed, okay? Now, everybody knows Whoopi Goldberg, right? Jen, you know Whoopi.
Oh, yeah. I
Okay.
know Whoopi.
So
That's the
Whoopi,
homie.
right. So Whoopi has gone on a new venture, a new line of marijuana products, and it's designed for us, women, specifically for us when we have our headaches and menstrual cramps and we just don't feel like it. She has like these creams. She has like 4 different products, and there's a balm, a tincture, sipping chocolate, and some bath soak. So I don't know if you're interested, but you have to live in California to get it, because it's still illegal to send marijuana all over the states, but we all know how Whoopi Goldberg has always been, pretty open with marijuana and her usage of it. So, I personally say check it out. If if you're in California and you're listening to us and you haven't heard about it, you're hearing about it now, okay? So check out her company. The name is Whoopi and Maya. And again, she has 4 products. And that was just wild to me. So what do you think about this, Jen?
I love it. Love, 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 love. Now, the reason why is because I feel like these medical marijuana products that they have out now, I don't really see what's the big deal, because a lot of them are saving people's lives with, like, some people that have epilepsy and all, like, they're giving it to kids to help them with seizures and all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone has tried all these different methods, being on medicine and all this kind of stuff, and it hasn't worked for them, then why not? Why can't they go out and get this medical marijuana? Mm-hmm. I'm still confused as to why we can't have this nationwide.
Right.
If it's regulated, then what's the problem?
I agree. I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't even speak on it too tough, but what I can say is, if I were in California, I'd probably try the bath soak. if I were in California and I needed it. So I have a headache or I have menstrual cramps. And I honestly don't go through all those rips and rabbles of what a lot of women go through. And I guess I'm just one of the lucky people. But I know people that probably really need it. You know, and just like you said, like, why does someone have to go and live in California or Washington, D.C. or wherever, Colorado, where it's legal in order for them to use it? It has to be medical marijuana.
Nationwide, like, but it's ridiculous to me. I'm not in a situation where I would have to pick up and leave where I am to go get medical marijuana, but I have watched a couple of specials where people have had to do that for the sake of their kid. And
right.
I just think it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. I do too. Now, I forgot. I don't know if this is a crush moment or just something I needed to say because I completely forgot about it. But, so I have a really good friend that I've known for a very long time now. She is so inspirational to me. She's like a jack of all trades, literally, okay? She does hair, she does makeup, she does pictures. I mean, name it. She's there. She does it, you know? And we've been friends for about or over 10 years, over maybe even 15 years now. We've been very good friends, and I was even in her wedding. So the other day, I've been talking with her about, you know, her brand because she's so great at what she does. And I feel like she's overlooked so much, you know, and I don't want that for my friend. And I read somewhere earlier this week, that instead of like making fun of someone, why don't you help them? You know, and it touched me. And it's funny because that morning is when I saw that in whatever I was reading, I forget. And that night, or maybe, I think it was that night or that afternoon, I was actually going through Instagram or one of the social medias, and I saw her page, and I said, I want her to promote herself. I want her to, I want her to be bigger than because she's so great at what she does, you know? And like I said, she's just overlooked all the time. So I want to push her to be better, to do greater, you know, because she has that potential. She's so great, you know? So I said to her, do you have a page, an actual page for your studio, your hair studio? And she says, no. I said, okay, well, tomorrow, do this, that, you know? So, and I said, after you do that, let me know, give me the information, and I'll put you on. So within 24 hours, I had a logo up for her. You know, I had her first post up for her. And I also have been, trying to get some more words to put out there for her customers, for her clients in that Maryland area, to go to her, to come to her, to be interested in coming to her. Prom season is coming up. Mother's Day is coming up, Graduations are coming up. Things that I know that they need. People need hairstylists. People need makeup artists right now. And I know that in order for you to get the clientele that you need, you have to put yourself out there, Right. And I did this for my friend, and I felt good doing it. I really felt good doing it. And she thanked me so much for it, and I was just like, oh, it's nothing. I want to do this for you because I want to see you excel. I don't know about any other woman out there, but I love to honestly see people do well.
Right. Definitely. So that makes me think of one of the things that we wanted to talk about tonight, which is living out loud. Now, maybe your friend was not at the point, and you pushed her to the point where she could start to live out loud, and hopefully she will be sharing her talents more, and whatever she was afraid of, whatever she was hesitant about, sharing it, putting it out there, hopefully now with that push, she'll be able to put it out there more and, you know, start getting these clients and start seeing if, hey, this is something that really can go to the next level. Now, it's funny because this week I had a coworker that, you know, we were walking to get lunch, and she was like, oh, well, you know, she's been telling me about this business. She does cybersecurity. She wants to go start a cybersecurity company in Africa. She's African. So she goes, well, you know, I feel like I'm not at the place where I need to be, and so on and so on, and I need more knowledge, and I'm still in school, and I haven't finished. And she was like, I need 10 more years of knowledge and experience. So I looked at her like, what? Right. 10 more years? You really gonna wait 10 years to start your dream, to start your business,
the time is now,
to do what you want to do? 10 years though? I was like, no, you need to start where you are.
Yes.
You need to go from where you are. However much knowledge you have is a little bit more knowledge than somebody else that you could give to somebody else, a little more expertise than somebody else. So she was really happy. She was really inspired when I said that. And I was just like, you know, you almost done school. You're going to finish in like next semester. So, and you've already taken classes before that, and you're already working in the field professionally. So I'm confused as to why you feel like you can't start. You could start.
I agree.
Go ahead and start little bit by little bit. Start taking some clients now. Start putting yourself out there now. Even if you got to start a blog, even if you're not going to take clients and you just starting a blog, sharing your knowledge, your expertise about this particular topic, that's a start. And these steps eventually take you to the end goal, these small victories.
Yes.
So she was really happy, and I hope that she, you know, will start and eventually will be able in the next couple of years, maybe even next year, go ahead and be able to is that a spaceship?
It's a live episode, that's what it is.
You know, hopefully she'll be able to go ahead. Maybe next year she might even be able to go back to Africa, start working with some companies. I mean, you know, we gotta start now. We can't put off dreams.
The time is now.
Dreams deferred is not going to work. It's not going to work anymore.
It's not. You know, before we started this, Jen and I took it was a lot of editing done even before we hit the forefront of this. And it still was not perfect when we first started. But if you keep focusing on being perfect, you can't get to where you're trying to go. You cannot get there. Cause you cannot focus on being perfect, because you know what? No one is perfect. No one is perfect. Anybody that feels like they're perfect, come and email us at Womaneur Crush Wednesday @gmail.com and let me know how you are perfect.
I need a consultation.
I need a consultation on how to be perfect, because I don't think there's anywhere that says there's nowhere that would say how to be perfect in life.
And
Who
you know,
does
perfection is really, really paralysis. I think women suffer from perfectionism more than men do. And you know, it's, you know, people look at it as a good thing. It's actually not. It's actually paralysis. It's actually fear. It's actually a flaw, because most people that's perfectionists or claim to be perfectionists, they don't even start. So whatever it is that they're thinking or trying to work on, they don't even really ever go past go. They don't collect $200. They don't. Because they never do anything. So I don't even want to put myself in the bucket of, oh, I'm a perfectionist, or I'm trying to be a perfectionist. No, I'm good. I'm out here making mistakes every day, but at least I'm getting it done. Exactly.
So it's It's real out here. Live out loud. Do at least one thing towards your goal in life.
Every
at
day.
least.
Every
Every day.
day.
Just one thing, maybe 1 hour of your time. Write a post. Say hello to the world. Whatever it is, do it. Do it now.
All right, crushes. That's tea time. We're wrapping up. Tea time is very short. We don't stay too long. We just, give you the real life, the real talk, the real shenanigans. And see you next time on third Friday of every month.
Enjoy, crushes.
Thanks for tuning in to the Womaneur Crush Wednesday podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for Girl Talk with Jen and Modi, along with some of your favorite business crushes, more exclusive business tips, insights, creative business ideas, and doable action steps to improve your business and help you create your phenomenal life. Sharing is caring. Don't forget to tell a friend to subscribe and stay tuned for a weekly dose of the WCW podcast. Crushing hard on the Womaneur and want to hear her story on the show? Know a creative woman-owned business that's killing it? Let us know at WomaneurCrushWednesday@gmail.com.